Hey my friends, I'm Susannah. This is the Strong Bones Challenge, Sit to Stand, a functional movement where we strengthen our legs and our core and work on going from a seated position to standing without the use of our hands, upper body, if possible. And there are 3 parts to this challenge, and I can confidently say the first 2 parts involve a chair and the wall, and regardless of where you are on the spectrum of osteoporosis, absolutely safe. The 3rd part of this challenge today will involve going from a seated position on the floor to standing, and so some of you may need to be cautious there. So you'll watch and decide if that will work. So let's get started. First thing we need is a chair. So no doubt you've already sat in a chair today, gone from seated to standing, but did you do it from a mindful place of excellent alignment? Sitting near the edge where your feet can be firmly on the floor and your spine is long, your shoulders are back and down, and your chin is more or less parallel to the floor. So you're in this really nice posture. Some of you may need the help of your hands to push yourself up. That's fine. You can use the arms of a chair or the actual seat of your chair if necessary. But the goal here is to try to do this without the use of hands to really build that core strength. Ready? Take a deep breath in. Let's do 10. Squeeze your butt on the top. 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you hear my creaky seat? I'm in a really old house and these are really old wicker chairs. 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. And that's it. Sit to stand from your chair. Next up, we're going to utilize the wall. So I'm taking my chair out of the way. So this is called butt taps. I'm kind of new to butt taps and they're pretty cool. What you'll want to do, and they're basically a squat. In yoga language, it would be called Utkatasana or chair pose, but with the addition of having your butt tap a wall. So start by standing right next to your wall with your heels touching, and then take 1 full foot length step forward, and that's where your feet will be. Get in nice alignment here, root down, shoulders back and down. Chin, again, parallel to the floor. So you're not looking up or looking down, but rather nice and straight. And here we go. 10. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, reach back, and your butt will tap the wall. And then you'll stand up again. That's it. Let's do 9 more. So 9, 8, 7. So I'm going to count when my butt touches. 6, 5, 4. Keep your spine straight. 3, 2, and 1. Butt taps. Next up, we're going to go down to the mat. So this time, I'd like to just make a comment that part of doing this exercise is to prepare for the future when, if, God forbid, you should fall. You'll need to have the mindset and the muscular history to know how to stand up if you've fallen down in different ways, because if you should fall, perhaps you'll injure different parts of your body. So the first thing we're going to do is play a game, which is how to stand up without using your hands, and everyone will do this slightly differently because your body parts are different, and some are weaker, some are stronger, and you'll figure it out for you. And if you have to use a hand, that's fine. But I can do it this way without using my hands, so I'm going to demonstrate for you. I take myself into a zigzag leg position, and then I find engagement of my core muscles. Those of you familiar with yoga, I'm also kind of pulling up on the pelvic floor, the root lock, and that will stabilize me and use my breath as I now lift up, and then step one foot forward, other foot forward, and voila, I am standing without the use of my hands. So here's the deal. I can do that position, that move this way, but I can't do it this way without the use of my hands due to a weak knee. So you may have some similar concerns or maybe not, but I'm going to show you how on the side where I feel tension in my knee and I don't want to put pressure on it, I'm going to take the pressure off by using my hands, but the same basic move. Ready? Engaging internally, taking a breath, and then pushing myself up, step forward, step up. Ta-da! I'm standing. Okay, so that's one way to get from seated from the floor to standing. And now let's do sort of the traditional way, like if you were lying down, you have and you want to get up from the floor. So I'm down here. I'm going to use one hand, keep my head, my chin tucked so I don't hurt my neck, and then push up carefully. Now that I'm here, I'm still conscious of my neck. I'll use my hands and push up. And I am standing. Okay? So that version uses the hands and it is very careful with my neck. Lastly is going to be the one that is the most fun, potentially inappropriate for some of you if you are already osteoporosis and fragile. If you've already had compression fractures and you know that you need to be super careful, then just watch this one. It's probably not appropriate because it involves spinal rocking. I consider spinal rocking an excellent exercise to do if you have not progressed to further osteoporosis numbers. But if you're still in the osteopenia range, if you've been exercising, I believe that this one helps build bone density, and I do it a lot. So it's spinal rocking using momentum, and then I'll end up standing. So come on for the ride. I'm going to spinal rock about, let's say about 4 rocks before going up. Here we go. Inhale back and forward. Breathe. Keep your neck nice and relaxed, your chin slightly tucked. And we'll do one more. And ta-da! Up we come. Now, today I needed a little bit of help from my hand. Sometimes I can do that without my hands. I will also comment that I started with crisscross legs, my weak knee in front. When I switch, that I can't do without a lot of help from my hands because of the weak knee. So again, when you practice these exercises, figure out where on your body needs support and don't aggravate existing conditions, okay? So can you be really mindful? But such important exercises to do. I'm going to do one more, this time using my hands for sure, because I don't want to put pressure on this knee. Here we go. Rock and roll. 3, 2, and 1, and up we go to standing. That's it. Sit to stand, 3 ways: chair, butt taps, and from the floor to standing. Remember, these are really functional moves that we will need as we go forward in our lives. And I believe it's Margaret Martin suggests doing the floor to standing exercise every single day 10 times forever. And then just think about it. If you can practice this every day for 10 times, in 10 or 15 years from now, it'll be a piece of cake. So go ahead, do your version, see how you can adjust for you, and share with the group. If you are not yet a member of the Strong Bones Facebook Challenge group, you'll want to go below this video and you'll see a link to the Facebook group, the Strong Bones Challenge. And if you're new to my yoga video channel here, Forever Yoga, you can go ahead and subscribe and join the Forever Yoga community. Lastly, I'd love it if you would give this video a thumbs up, a like if you enjoyed it, and definitely go below and give me a comment and give me what you experienced, tell me what you thought, share with the community what you're doing to increase your bone density. Okay? So thanks a lot, and I'll see you on Facebook, see you on YouTube. Namaste.